and welcome into the 2024 Hart Women's Soccer Media Day. My name is Jillian Carroll Latrinko. I'm the team reporter for the Kansas City Current in the National Women's Soccer League. And today I'm hosting Media Day and pretty excited because up next, we're chatting with the defending Hart Women's Soccer Conference Tournament champs. Of course, that's Missouri Valley College. The Vikings were the champs last year. They were led by head coach Drew Hawkins. We are joined by Coach Hawkins and also Ashley Arribas today to chat. So guys, thank you so much for being here. We're going to just jump right in. And Coach, we have to talk about last season. Obviously, you helped the Vikings to their first ever Hart Conference Tournament championship with a big 3-2 road win at CMU. Can you just talk about that game, just how exciting it was to get there and to really just reach that milestone for your team?
Yeah, I think that game had all the ups and downs that a game can possibly have on being on both sides of the outcome. You know, we started out, we were up early, and then we were down 2-1, and then we kind of finished it with dramatic with 2 goals in a row, and then last minute of play was, you know, corner kick, throw in, ball across the back of the line, cleared, and then when the whistle finally blew, we kind of all looked at each other and it was over because, yeah, it's something that we've been building for this program for a long time, and we've had a lot of success, you know, in the top 25 and going to nationals. But getting a conference tournament championship was something that this program really wanted and really needed. And, you know, we have other goals too, but that was one of the things that we wanted to check off the box. And just super proud of the team and the way we started the season and how we finished it. And yeah, it was a pretty exciting feeling, and it's something I'm really proud of, most importantly for the players, but for all the previous players too, that kind of helped put in the work for the last 16, 17 years. So.
Yeah. Well, another congrats to you. Share with us a little bit about the player to your left there. Well, you're right, screen left, but Ashley Arribas joins us again today. So why do you bring her back another year, and how valuable is she to this team?
Yeah, Ashley, obviously, if you look at the stats and you see everything that you check off the box for a soccer player, you know, scoring goals, she broke the single season. She tied the single season for Missouri Valley College history last year with goals scored. 13 All-American, Offensive Player of the Year in the Hart. So she checks all those boxes when it comes to what she does on the field, but it's also the things that she does for her teammates, the leader that she is, the student, you know, the student athlete that she is in the classroom. And then, you know, obviously she was our captain last year, and, you know, good possibility she could be the captain this year too of the team. And so she just, not only with what she does on the field, which is amazing for the team, but what she does off the field and in between the lines, so to speak, with her teammates and the leader that she is. I think she's a great representation of our program and what we do.
Awesome. And Ashley, tell us about, you know, Hart champions. That match had to be exciting. Your coach just shared all about it. It did seem like a lot of drama, which is awesome for a championship match. But what did that mean to you and your team, knowing that, you know, you brought that title to your school for the first time?
No, I mean, it was great. We always have a battle with CMU, and when we finally got that last goal, like me being in the forward line, I just went back and defended my heart out. Like it was great. And then once the whistle blew, we all dogpiled on each other, and it was a great feeling. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, big year for you. You were also named Hart Offensive Player of the Year. Talk to us about that honor.
I'm blessed. I'm very happy that I was able to achieve that. It's great. Out of the entire conference, I was selected for that. So I'm really proud of that. Definitely.
Yeah, you definitely should be. Talk to us about your soccer journey. You're from Lake Forest, California. You're playing at Missouri Valley College. How did you get there?
Yeah, so I played 2 years at community college, and then I had a COVID year and an injury year. So I came to Missouri Valley thinking I was probably only going to play 2 years, and then now I'm here for my master's, and I'm going to continue my next 2 years.
Very impressive. That's awesome. Coach, coming back to you. Let's just hear about the team this year. Who's coming back? Obviously, Ashley, but who else are you excited to return?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to leave anybody out, but off the top of my head, you know, we have a couple all-conference players coming back outside of Ashley. You know, we have Marta Carrasco, who plays in the back line for us. We have Judith Ferre, who's in the midfield for us, also coming back. That's all conference player. Carla Carmona, that's going to come back. She played a lot of minutes for us in the midfield and is potentially an all conference selection. And then I think Victoria Einsberg on striker was all conference selection, and we got a couple seniors coming back as well. It started a lot of games for us. Miriam Aldalbo on the wing on the opposite side of Ashley. But one thing we talk about in our program is we got to earn it this year, and we got to keep working hard for where we were and where we want to be. And so that's just kind of, off the top of my head, some players I think coming back. Maddie Hudson's got some big minutes for us off the bench in the midfield. And obviously with some graduation in midfield, there's going to be some minutes in the midfield. So a lot of opportunity in other parts of the field. We lost some starters in defense. And so there's going to be some opportunity for new players and returning players to get some minutes and opportunity in defensive line as well. And we got just opportunity all over the field. We're pretty happy with the players that we got here and the talent. And so we're really looking forward to this year and seeing who's going to, where we're going to be at the beginning of the year. And then always what I talk about with my program is where we're going to be at the end of the year,
Well, the Heart itself, obviously competitive, sends about 3 to 4 teams every year to the NAIA national tournament. Talk to us just a little bit about the strength of the conference and how that helps make your program even stronger.
Yeah, I think, obviously we're biased a little bit when you're talking about your own conference, but I, playing a lot of top 25 teams in 16, 17 years as the head coach of Missouri Valley women's soccer. I always tell people it's one of the, top 2, top 3. I mean, you can make an argument either way, but it's one of the best conferences in the nation, top to bottom. There's not a lot of, mediocrity. There's really good teams in the middle. Obviously we have some teams that are very good, and then we have teams that are challenging every year, those teams that make the national. So I just think it's really good. It's pretty consistent. That's the word I was looking for, consistent up and down the line. And case example, our 2 of our teams in our conference tied the national champ last year from our conference. So I think the soccer's really good. I think the players are really good, and I think the coaches are outstanding leaders, and I think we got a lot of great things going on in the Heart of America.
Yeah. And Ashley, coming back your direction, from the West Coast to the Midwest, how much is your how much is the camaraderie and the team bonding? Like, how much does that help you, not only as a student, but also just the team in general? Sometimes you have to take the athlete element out of it and you still have to be happy, right? But how much of your teammates pour into your experience there?
No, my teammates gave me all the experience. Like, I have so many memories with all of them. And especially coming from California, like, I came out here knowing nobody, and now I have a great group of friends, great teammates, and we're truly a family. We always get along, do activities outside of school and soccer, and it's great. There's just a lot of memories being made here.
Yeah. And Coach, coming back your way, your team opens up August 11th. It's coming up quickly. You're taking on NCAA Division I Missouri State. Just talk to us about expectations and how maybe this is an evaluation tool to kind of just see where you're at before the season begins.
Yeah, I think the one thing when I took over and we got the program going here in the right direction many years ago, we just always want to play, see where we're at. And obviously it's a very hard opponent. It's top 25, it's a NCAA school that won 12 games last year, D1 school. And obviously we're a couple weeks or a week behind them and training and everything. So I think for us, it's going to be good to get on the field, kind of see where we're at with a very good team. One thing we'll talk about is just taking the lessons that we can learn in that game and the positives and the negatives that we see. And then obviously getting ready for our next scrimmage after that. So I think it'll be a really good test for us just to see where we're at and play one of the better teams in the state of Missouri. And we're looking forward to it. And we're excited to just see where our weaknesses are, see where our strengths are, see what we need to work on, and just kind of see how we're going to keep going into this year, because last year is last year and we're on a new season and we got to be moving full steam ahead. So.
Yeah. And then Ashley, from a player's perspective, Coach touched on it. Obviously, it's going to be a tough match. So, you're going into that, but talk to us a little bit about, you're going down to Springfield. So how much, are you guys excited to hit the road? Is it you know,
Yeah.
are you intimidated by the competition? Are you just feeling confident? Are you just ready to get things started? Like that's a few days away, right?
Yeah, I'm ready to get back on the road and kind of feel out the team. We have a lot of new players coming on, so we can just learn kind of how we need to play, getting some new dynamics going on, and then we're all excited.
Cool. And last one for you, Coach. The Heart is continuing to expand. We'll now have 15 members next season, one of the largest conferences in NAIA. It seems that you have a very much growth mindset. But how much does this impact you all as far as the growth, but then keeping the quality as well?
Yeah, I think I think the commissioner and the presidents and athletic directors are going to do a really good job of selecting the next. Obviously we've added some more schools, and I don't know what the plan is going forward, but you could assume there might be a possibility to do another thing. And so I'm sure they're going to make sure we bring quality not on the athletic side, but also school academic side. And I think it's really important. I know that we're not necessarily the NCAA Division I with all the changes they've had with conference realignment, but I think also thinking ahead as a Heart of America and just kind of putting ourselves in the best driving position we can be. I think hopefully it's going to make us, which I don't already think we are. I mean, I think we are the best conference in the NAI and from all around aspect, and just continue to put us ahead of everybody and make sure that we're taken care of and that we're kind of leading the way and representing the NAI to the highest standard. So we're really excited about that. And some things you can control and some things you can't, so just do what you can control. But yeah, we're excited about it. So
very cool. Well, guys, thank you so much for your time today. Really appreciate you participating in Media Day. Best of luck to you in 2024.
thank you, Jillian.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.